champion of the world, Naoya, the Monster Inoue. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to ask you to rise for the playing of the anthems. We begin with England, followed by the national anthem of Japan.
これより両チャンピオンの栄誉をたたえ、両国国歌の
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to ask you to rise for the playing of the anthems. We begin with England, followed by the national anthem of Japan.
これより両チャンピオンの栄誉をたたえ、両国国歌の演奏を行います。ご来場の皆様、この有明アリーナのビジョンに向かい、ご起立、そしてご脱帽をお願いいたします。はじめに英国国歌でございます。
コミッショナー宣言。ただいまから行われます WBA、WBC、WBO、IBF 世界バンタム級王座統一戦 WBA、WBC、IBF 統一チャンピオン井上尚弥対 WBA チャンピオンポール・バトラーの12回戦は昨日午後1時規定通り厳重なる身体検査と計量を行い両選手とも全てに的確でありましたので私はこの試合を WBA、WBC、WBO、IBF世界バンタム級王座統一戦と認定いたします。
ありがとうございました。どうぞご着席ください。
2022年11月13日一般財団法人
日本ボクシングコミッション長岡勉コミッショナーのコミッショナー宣言。
コミッショナー宣言。 ただいまから行われます WBA、WBC、
Ladies and
WBO、
gentlemen, good evening
IBF 世
and
界ワンタム
welcome.
級
日
王座
本の
統一
ボクシン
戦
グファンの皆
WBA、
様、こん
WBC、
ばんは。
IBF 統一チャンピオン井上尚弥対
And we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ariake Arena here in Tokyo, Japan, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Ohashi Promotions in association with Pro-Bellum Boxing. This undisputed championship bout is sanctioned by the WBA. The president is Hilberto Jesus Mendoza, supervisor Tsuyoshi Yasukochi. The WBC, the president Mauricio Suleiman, supervisor Mauro the WBO President Francisco Valcarcel, Supervisor Leon Panosillo, and the IBF President Daryl Peoples, Supervisor Ben Kilty, along with the Japan Boxing Commission. We introduce our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From the United States, Fernando Barbosa. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. From Panama, Nippon no boxing fan no minasama. Introducing a referee in charge. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions. And we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ariake Arena here in Tokyo, Japan, for the featured bout of the evening. Our fans, here we go. In association with the bout you've all been waiting for. Boxing. 12 rounds of boxing, undisputed champion versus champion for WBA's first ever undisputed bantamweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and boxing fans joining us around the world, President Francisco from Tokyo, Japan. It's time for the main event of the evening. Along with the Japan Boxing Commission. We introduce our three judges. Introducing you first on my left, United States, out of the red corner, boxing's pride of Japan, the popular unified world champion tonight, attempting to capture the undisputed crown. Introducing a referee in charge, he'll be giving instructions after the introduction from Hungary, Japan. He weighed in at 117 3/4 pounds or 53.45 kilos. He is undefeated with a sensational record of 23 wins, 12 no losses, boxing, 20 champion versus champion for boxing's first ever, his 19th consecutive world bantamweight championship of the world. Here is the three-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, in attendance, stars of boxing fans joining us around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tokyo, Japan, first and only, it's time for the main event of the evening. Reigning and defending WBA, WBC, and IBF bantamweight champion of the world. Introducing boxing's pride of Japan, the popular unified world champion tonight, attempting to capture the undisputed crown. Wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Zama, Kanagawa, Japan. He weighed in at 117 3/4 pounds or world champion, fighting out of the blue corners. He is undefeated with a unified bantamweight crown tonight. Wins, no losses, trunks with gold big wins coming by way of knocking out of the respected his 19th consecutive world title appearance. Here is the three-division world champion, one of the acclaimed and renowned stars of boxing and pound-for-pound greats today. Wins, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's first knockout only, unified three-belt bantamweight title holder, the hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning and defending WBA, WBC, and IBF bantamweight champion of the world. Introducing Naoya, the Monster Inoue. What's in charge now to give instructions? Benson Kovacs. And his opponent across the ring, the WBO World Champion, fighting out of the blue corner, also attempting to unify the bantamweight crown tonight. Entering the ring wearing white trunks with gold and black trim.
So here we go from Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan.
England.
Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call to determine the first undisputed bantamweight champion in boxing's four-belt era. Naoya Inoue and Paul Butler. You have to go back to when Inoue was in high school, Tim, when he took part in an amateur tournament, the All-Japan tournament. The last time he lost a fight. He turned pro immediately after that. Here we are now, 23 fights and 20 knockouts later, including now this, his 19th straight world championship fight.
Tess for Butler, he's naturally left-handed, and he fights from the orthodox stance. And I expect him to be heavy on his jab. Heavy. Stand defensive responsible, so that way he doesn't get caught early. And limit the 50-50 exchanges.
So here we go, from Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan.
It's all about pressure.
Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call to determine the first undisputed bantamweight
to bring those hands
in
down
boxing's four-belt
and eventually find that kill shot up top.
And Paul Butler. Speaking of jabs, you have to go back to when Inoue was Inoue early on. He averages landing nearly 9 jabs per round for the last time, and that is he lost a fight. He turned pro active fighters after that. Here we are now, the bantamweight average first two fights combination of significance later from Inoue, including now this,
Inoue,
his 19th straight.
Butler was trying to exit Inoue through the right hand, caught him where he was moving. Forced Butler, he's naturally to his left hand, and caught him with the left fight from the orthodox stance. And I expect him to be heavy with that jab. On his jab.
Butler, steady mover.
Stand defensive responsible, so that way he doesn't get caught now early. Trying to use feint and lateral movement and limit the 50-50 exchanges. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away and cutting off the ring. And I expect him to go down to the body of Butler to bring those hands
Butler
down,
takes a step forward for a
and
moment,
eventually find that kill shot.
Comes back with a right hand behind the jab. Speaking of jabs, you're seeing
that was caught by Butler.
Steady jab from Inoue early on. He averages landing nearly 9 jabs per round, and that is number 2 defensive position of active fighters. That is Inoue touches him to the body, put the jab to the body, and with the right hand, and finish with the left in the body.
See, Inoue's got to get on his jab test. Butler was trying to exit Inoue. The only way he has to gain some sort of respect. Caught him where he was moving. He's allowing Inoue to his left hand, just past that threshold without giving him anything in response.
There's Inoue, and even though some of these punches, many of these punches are hitting the gloves of Butler, you can hear the defense. And Inoue has the power to punch.
Butler's now trying to use feint and lateral movements to throw off Inoue's timing. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away.
3-punch combination from Inoue.
You know, I think this was a quintessential round for Inoue.
Inoue comes back with the right hand behind the jab.
Landing that jab, starting with the jab downstairs, working and looking for the angles and the shots around the elbows of Butler. Butler's playing defensively sound right now. You know, he's playing to the defense. He's keeping his hands high, and he's not allowing Inoue to get a clean punch. Butler's got to get on his jab test. It's the only way. He has to gain some sort of respect with that at the moment. I'm okay with it. He's allowing Inoue, you know, he's outgunned just past that threshold without giving him anything in response.
Joseph Gallagher, and even though some of these punches, many of these punches are hitting the gloves of the WBO bantamweight world champion, and Inoue has the power to punch. Goes to the other side of the world to take on this challenge against the monster. Round number 2. There's a right hand to the body from Inoue.
You know, I think this was a quintessential round for Inoue. He's going down to the body. You know, he pressed forward. Butler has to find landing that jab, starting with the jab downstairs, sort of working and looking for the angles and the shots around the elbows of Butler. Butler's playing defensively sound right now. You know, he's playing with his defense. He's keeping his hands high, and he's not allowing Inoue to get a clean punch on him.
Often going to the body with it. Waiting on Butler
Tess,
for a
I'm
moment.
okay with that at the moment. I'm okay with that. You know, he's outgunned. He knows offense from Butler at all. Not enough jabs. Not enough combinations just yet.
Trainer for Paul Butler.
He's still comfortable right now. Still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Cheshire, England. Goes to the other side of the world to take on this challenge against the monster. Round number 2. Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3 lefts to the body in that last sequence.
Inoue doing exactly what I was saying. He's going down to the body right there from Butler. Butler has to land his own body shot on Inoue to gain
Butler
some
comes
sort
back
of
with a
respect.
right hand up top before going with the high guard
Inoue.
again. Now moving to his left. Got to be careful of that right hand of Inoue. Comes forward with a double jab, does Butler. Inoue taking those small steps just to corral Butler. Probing with that jab in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up. Waiting on Butler for a moment. He's been finishing consistently with that left hand to the body on the combinations, Timmy.
Yes, he has. Not enough jabs. He's one of the best combinations in boxing just yet. Always balanced. He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself.
Inoue steady work with the jab. Always setting the table, creating the opportunity for offense. Now you see the head movement. Something he has taken great pride in. Remember, he took that time, 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3 lefts to the body in that last sequence. Upper body movement.
Tess, 100% of fighters need to work on Tess, nice slip inside right there from Butler to land his own body shot on Inoue.
Right hand over the top from Butler comes back with a right hand up top before going with the high guard again. Now moving to his left. Got to be careful of that right hand of Inoue.
A lot of foot feints from Butler, but no
taking
probing
those
jab,
small
nothing.
steps just to corral Butler. Always keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up. Been finishing consistently with that left hand to the body on the combinations, Timmy.
Yes, he has. He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
Inoue steady work with the jab.
I got to tell you guys
Always
in the past,
setting the
you see
table,
Inoue throwing where
the
Butler's
opportunity for
moving
offense.
to.
Now you see the head movement. Something he has taken great pride in. Remember, he took that mini-camp trip to the wild card gym
around the high
in
guard.
California. Said he wanted to see various
when
styles
opponent
and work on
has
his
the high
defense.
guard,
You saw a glimpse of it there with the upper body.
Come underneath the guard. You can come around the guard. 100% of fighters need to work on a great job right here with his defense that he says that he's been working on to improve.
Blocked by Butler. It's interesting when he detailed that trip to the wild card gym, Freddie Roach's Wild Card Boxing Club, and he was asked about the experience.
A lot of foot feints from Butler, but no probing jab, nothing.
You go there, and you have sparring partners bringing family members and friends. You have people
in
just
front
not
of him
enough to watch him to keep Inoue off.
Set in front of him.
And 2 lefts to the body. Good body work in round number 2 by Inoue.
Even more because I was taken out of my comfort zone by being in that setting, Timmy.
Tess, that's the magic word. Being out of your comfort zone. A lot of fighters like to feel comfortable. I got to tell you guys in the past, you see Inoue throwing where Butler's moving to cut him off, to pin him on the ropes. Prepared for those type of situations. Butler keeping that high guard. Inoue is searching for those holes around the high guard.
And desperately needs to get out.
When opponent has a high guard, you can split the guard.
You
can come underneath the guard. You can come around the guard. And Inoue's doing a great job. The punches right here with his defense
thing with Inoue
that he says that he's been working on
hear the power
to improve.
Don't just see it. It's interesting when he detailed that trip to the wild card gym, Freddie Roach's Wild Card Boxing Club, and he was asked about the experience. He said, listen, I'm not used to outsiders watching me train. He said, you go there, and you have sparring partners bringing family members and friends. You have people
look
showing
at the space
up
between
to watch
Butler's
you train.
not
But he
probing,
said,
not doing anything else.
Made me stronger.
To occupy that space in front of him. He's just allowing Inoue to just walk straight in
because I was taken
and
out
do
of my
whatever he
comfort
wants
zone by
against
being in that setting.
Inoue always maintains that range to be in
that's
position.
the magic
Look
word,
at the footwork
being out of
and
your
those
comfort
small
zone.
steps.
A lot of
Anytime
fighters like to
Butler
feel
moves laterally
comfortable.
like you see him
No,
do right now.
you need to feel uncomfortable.
Constantly staying on him as if
You need
they
to
are
get
tied
yourself
at the waist
prepared
with a
for
rope.
those type of situations.
Opens up this third round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out.
Tess, I'm just waiting on that teeter-totter combination. Uppercut,
is
right uppercut,
him with
left hook behind.
and mixing in the left to the body as well. You
Test is here,
and
the
Butler
punches.
finally lets his hands go as Inoue covers up for a moment. Best work that Butler's had comes here in round number 3. But what you describe as that teeter-totter, the ability to throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So the that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down. And it's around the elbow to the liver to occupy that space in front of him. He's just allowing Inoue to just walk straight in and do whatever he wants.
Butler fights orthodox, but is naturally left-handed. And he loves that left hook. Just haven't seen much of it against Inoue. It's risk-reward against the fighter with his power right now. Inoue is constantly staying.
Inoue's looking sharper than ever
at the waist with
getting right to Butler with combinations. Butler's not giving him much to return. Every now and then in spots with Inoue, I'm just waiting on that teeter-totter combination. Will neglect defense. Right Butler will come on with his combinations. The hook is the best punch. I believe that Butler has landed this far in this fight.
Inoue covers up with 10 seconds to go in round 3 as comes here in round number 3. And Inoue finishes strong teeter-totter. End of 3. Throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So just a vicious assault that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down. Butler protects himself really well. A lot of those things was caught on the glove. But as you see, no return fire from Butler. He is timid. He does not want to open himself up because he does not want to get knocked out.
And he loves that left hook. Just haven't seen much of it.
Again, against the longer ropes. Inoue trying to come around that high guard. Throwing straight shots down the middle, trying to split the guard, getting right to Butler.
I think that right hand that split
with
the guard
combination.
Right second,
Butler's not giving him much to return. Every now and then in spots with Inoue, put that a punctuation right there on that round. Will neglect defense. Butler will come on with his combinations. The hook is the best punch. I believe that Butler has landed this far in this fight.
You just saw it again with 10 seconds to go in round 3 as in the hands of Inoue right now. And Inoue finishes strong to the bell. End of 3 at 118 pounds.
Well, it's round 4, and Butler has lost every single round. He doesn't have the knockout power. Just a vicious assault right here to hurt Inoue, cornering Butler. So at this point in the fight, he needs to make a choice on the glove. But as you see, no return fire from Butler. He needs to fight. He does not want to open himself up because he does not want to get knocked out. Because the way this fight is going, again, against the longer ropes, Inoue trying to come around that high guard, throwing straight shots down the middle, trying to split the guard of Butler.
I think that right hand that split the guard right at the final second may be the most effective of the round right there. And here, Joseph Gallagher.
Put that a punctuation right there on that round.
From the corner of Butler to have a bit of a swagger to you. Round number 4 from Ariake Arena in Tokyo. Undisputed bantamweight world championship fight with 3 belts in the hands of Inoue right now. Butler has the WBO belt at 118 pounds.
Well, it's round 4, and Butler has lost every single round. He doesn't have the knockout power.
It's always interesting when we call fights
to hurt
from
Inoue.
Japan, how quiet the crowd is. Even
so at this point in the fight, he needs to make a choice.
Respectful,
needs to make an adjustment.
Not that constant.
He needs to fight. Sell out now. Sell out right now. Because the way this fight is going,
with that, you can often hear
could be ending shortly, real shortly, Tess.
Speaking to his charge, Paul Butler, 34-win WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. And here, Joseph Gallagher. Inoue comes around the corner with the right hand. Had a bit of a swagger to you. And even when these shots are being partially blocked by Butler, much is getting through to me.
That stuff
There's a thud right through the glove.
That stuff hurts.
That jab with ease.
Tess, you do from a power puncher like Inoue, when you're getting hit with those type of punches, the lights are flickering on and off in your head. Honestly, it hurts catching those shots. You need to get underneath those shots, weave underneath those shots.
Fights
not take those shots on the gloves and on the arms.
When they're watching, that has been the case. Their favorite superstars 4 rounds. The high guard, quiet, and trying to block, as you just saw right there with the left hand.
It's weakening them, Tess.
Like we had at Madison.
No doubt, that energy that Inoue is generating in those punches.
With that, you can often hear
as long as it's touching something on the body of Butler, it's draining.
Butler 34 counter opportunity moments ago. WBO champion to slip it. As he's in the gap into that corner again. Rounds now. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the gut with a right hand. And even when these shots are being partially blocked by Butler, much is getting through, Timmy.
That stuff hurt.
Right,
just more domination from Inoue. Target practice at this moment. Like Inoue. This is punching bag hit. Right here. Those type of punches. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. He doesn't want to get knocked out in your head. Honestly. He took this fight. He said it hurts. Hey, I want to be the undisputed champion. To get underneath but he's not fighting like that. Underneath those shots. He rather covers himself up. He'd rather be covered up and on the arms. Protect himself and not dish out any offense.
High guard. And try to block, as you just saw right there with the left hand.
It's weakening him, Tess.
Number 2 pound for
no
pound
doubt, that energy that Inoue is generating in those punches.
Butler.
As long as it's touching something on the body
Joseph Gallagher sending
of Butler, it's draining.
Butler and this opportunity, he wins the belt back in April. Inoue does his thing as he has been in control there to get the third belt. Inoue was contemplating a move up and leaving this weight class, but Butler's willingness to have an undisputed fight keeps him here at 118 pounds one last time. But Butler
just more
this.
domination
He said the chance to
from
unify against Inoue.
Target practice at this moment.
Anything else.
This is punching bag work right here. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. He doesn't want to get knocked out.
Now that opportunity.
He took this fight. He said that, hey, I want to be the undisputed champion. But he's not fighting like that.
To try to keep the
he
monster
rather covers himself up. He'd rather be covered up, protect himself, and not dish out any offense.
See how calm and relaxed Inoue is.
See, now Inoue is not attacking. He's looking for Butler. He wants Butler to commit because he wants to punch in between his punches.
Butler's been on that back foot the whole time. Gallagher sending lateral charge. When he gets pinned with the high guard. This opportunity, he wins the belt back in April. Inoue does his thing.
Right hand to be coming soon from Inoue.
To get the third belt. Inoue was contemplating a move up and leaving this weight class from Butler's willingness just harmlessly to have an undisputed fight keeps him here at 118 pounds one last time. But Butler wanted this. Work from the jab. He said the chance to unify against Inoue, as we told that before anything else. Number never 2 a matter of saying yes or no. A matter of just jabs landed this round would happen. He doubles the typical now that opportunity of a rise at round number 5. And does he have enough offense,
Inoue is standing
to try to
just outside that mid-range.
He's
hoping that Butler commits with something. He's looking for that right hand over the top of the jab of Butler. See, now Inoue is not attacking. He's looking for Butler. He wants Butler to commit because he wants to punch in between his punches.
Right hand over the top. Butler's been on that back foot the whole time. He's been moving laterally and he's been covering up. Now Butler when he gets pinned with the high guard against the ropes. There you go. There's a 3-punch combination from the Englishman.
Right hand to be coming soon. Yeah, he's able to land that because he got used. That's the right hand right there, Tess, I was talking about. Yep. He got used
from Butler
to the jab coming at the same speed and the single jab from Inoue. Butler right there doing a good job recognizing that and timing Inoue.
Very consistent work from the jab of Inoue. As we told you, he is number 2 among all bantamweights in jabs landed. Jab gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with the left hook upstairs of a 18-pounder. Right hand comes behind the jab. Left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body.
Just so outside that mid-range. He's hoping that Butler commits with something. He's looking for that right hand over the top of the jab of Butler.
And a 5 from Tokyo, and Paul Butler's in a deep hole. Back door, though. As Inoue waits on it. Let's see if he can bring that right hand over the top. Now Butler with his back against the ropes. There's a 3-punch combination from the Englishman.
Yeah, he's able to land that because he got used. That's the right hand right there, Tess, I was talking about. Yep. He got used to the jab coming at the same speed and the single jab from Inoue. Butler right there doing a good job recognizing that and timing Inoue.
Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body. It's been so effective tonight. Round number 6. And the 5 from Tokyo, and Paul Butler is in a deep hole. Night that could be filled with history for him as he tries to become the first boxer from Asia to be a 4-belt undisputed world champion. And with that, Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the bright dyed blonde hair or the frosted tips or the unique hair color. Tonight, he's going back literally to his original roots of the black hair, and he discussed that. He said, the last time my hair was black, I was 21 years old, and that's when I was a world champion for the first time. And now that's what he wants tonight, is to have it come full circle on a night when he tries to become an undisputed world champion.
Tess, Inoue is trying every trick in the bag. He switched southpaw. I knew he can fight from the southpaw position. He hasn't done it that often in his fights, but he changed southpaw just for a little bit. Now he's posturing in front of Butler, trying to get him to open up.
A night that could be filled with history for him as he tries to fight that, looking for an opportunity to land his power shot. A 4-belt undisputed world champion. And with that, Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue combination. Right dyed blonde hair.
The reason why Butler's having a little success is because
tonight,
now Inoue is
back literally to his original
taking more chances, trying to get him to open up so he can land that kill shot.
The last time my hair was black, I was 21 years old, and that's when I was a world champion for the first time. And now that's what he wants to split it with a right hand tonight, is to have it come full circle on a night when he tries to become an undisputed world champion.
Tess, Inoue is trying every trick in the bag. He switched southpaw. I knew he can fight from the southpaw position. He hasn't done it that often in his fights, but he changed southpaw just for a little bit. Now he's posturing in front of Butler, trying to get him to open up.
You can hear the thud. He does for a moment, and Inoue would invite that, looking for an opportunity to land his power shot.
Tess, Butler, I don't think is here to win tonight. I think he's just here to survive.
He sends off a 3-punch combination.
That's it. He's here to survive. He's not letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue. He's having fun. Now, this is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just this is a sparring session so he can land that kill shot. That's how gifted he is.
He recognizes it easily. High guard from Butler, tries to split it with a right hand. Comes forward. End of 6, halfway through this undisputed world championship fight. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley on the call with you. Good morning. Breakfast with brutality, but we haven't seen enough of it right hand to the body from Inoue. As Butler not a willing challenger to create those opportunities from Inoue. So what's the answer if you're Inoue and dealing with this version of Butler? 3-punch combination.
It's so difficult to deal with a fighter that is so defensively minded. You know, Inoue is pulling out every trick in the bag, switches southpaw, going down to the body. You see him pinning Butler in the corner, landing kill shot over the top. He's not able to land that shot because he's here to survive. He's not letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue. He's having fun. This is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just, this is a sparring session for him.
Embraces it, has fun.
That's how gifted he is.
It opens up even. He
gets a little bit more, I'm going to say, anxious. He will make a little bit more mistakes, make himself a little bit more vulnerable, but he wants, so that way he can open up. But
End of 6, halfway through this
shutout,
undisputed world championship fight. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley against the call with you. Good morning. Breakfast with brutality, but we haven't seen enough of it so far.
Winner
as
here
Butler not
will be only
a
the
willing
11th
challenger to create those opportunities
from
Inoue. So what's the answer
undisputed
if you're Inoue and dealing with this version of Butler belt era?
Test is so difficult to deal with a fighter that is so
trying to get him to open up, but Butler's not taking the bait.
Hands down around the waist,
pulling out
sitting
every
right in the
trick in the
pocket.
bag, switches southpaw,
And
going down to the
Inoue's gonna
body.
be
You see
willing.
him, he's going to have the
Penny
willingness to get hit
Butler
just a
in the
little bit
corner,
more.
landing kill shots over the top. He's not able to
somewhat
land
possum.
that shot because Butler is so
that way he
dang
can set up
defensive.
Butler
He
with
has a
something
tight guard. He stays
effective.
compact.
And he's not opening himself up to be hit.
Is this
leaning
something
his
where
head
you
forward,
believe
hands
in a
down,
way starts to get
looking for an
frustrated or
opportunity,
just embraces it,
begging
has fun
Butler
with
to
it,
throw
and opens up even more?
He gets a little bit more, let's say, anxious. He will make a little bit more mistakes, make himself a little bit more
recognize the
vulnerable.
pattern from Butler.
But he
Wonder if
wants,
Inoue
so that way he
recognizes
can
it.
open up Butler. Butler always, when he throws a combination, he
Clean
leads with his
shutout,
right
clean sweep,
hand,
dominating form
followed
from
by the
Inoue
jab hand, and
against
then another
Paul
right
Butler.
hand. So he throws a 2-1-2. I've been seeing that combination
Winner
off.
here will be only the 11th undisputed 4-belt champion in boxing history, the first undisputed bantamweight champion in the 4-belt era.
What I tell you?
Yep.
What I tell you, trying to get him to open up, but Butler's not taking the bait.
Hands down around the waist, sitting right in the pocket.
And Inoue's going to be willing. He's going to have the willingness to get hit just a little bit more.
3-punch combination from Inoue, finishes with the
Playing
left
somewhat
hand.
a possum. So that way he can set up Butler with something effective. Inoue is getting bored. He said, come on,
hands
man.
down.
Come on.
Make a fight out of it.
Yeah.
Begging Butler to throw and engage.
I recognize the
right
pattern
hand.
from Butler. Wonder if Inoue recognizes it.
Pop jabbing off the hip.
Butler always, when he throws a combination, he leads with his right hand,
Winding up and
followed by the
flexing.
jab hand, and then another right hand. So he throws a 2-1-2. It's too easy, Tess.
Far too
Been
easy.
seeing that combination off. Good combination right there from
And
Butler.
now Ali shuffled, a duck out to the left, double jab right hand.
See, Butler has Inoue right where he wanted to get him. Get him over anxious, frustrated,
3-punch combination from Inoue, finishes with the left hand.
and taking more risks, but he's not letting his hands
Lead
go.
right to the body. There's no intention when he does. Even like the last combination,
Inoue is getting bored. He said, come on, man. Come on.
Make a fight out of it.
Yeah.
Has gone past the 8th round since 2019. Of course, fight of the year was against Nonito Donaire, that all-time thriller when he fought through a broken nose and a broken orbital bone.
Just some more punching bag work right here.
Pop
Butler
jabbing off the
attempted
hip.
to throw a short counter.
Winding
Yeah,
up
that
and
right there
flexing.
just seems like a boring fighter to me. Inoue is getting bored inside the ring. It's too easy, Tess. He's tried
Far too
everything.
easy.
Pulled out all the tricks. Still, good combination right there from Butler.
open
up
Ali
Butler
shuffled,
and make him
a
engage
duck out to the
with him.
left, double jab right hand.
See, Butler has Inoue right where he wanted to get him. Get him over anxious, frustrated, and taking more risks, but he's not letting his hands go.
And there's no intention when he does. Even
round,
like
does
the
the
last
script
combination
change?
here, he threw. Has gone past the 8th round since 2019. Of course, fight of the year was against Nonito Donaire, that all-time thriller when he fought through a broken nose and a broken orbital bone.
Just some more punching bag work right here. Butler attempted to throw a short counter. Beautiful left hook down to the body. That right there just seems like a boring fighter to me. Inoue is getting bored inside the ring. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see more from Butler right there. Still, he saw that Inoue was relaxing after his combination.
Make him
finally
engage
came in
with him.
behind with his own combination to land on the champion Inoue.
And we're just waiting on him, putting his head right out there. Father Shingo is trainer. Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment. Eighth round. Does the script change here? A combination from Butler. That's just a touch more aggressive here in round 8. Ooh, both men opening up with right hands.
Beautiful left hook down
to the
body.
Then comes with the left hook upstairs.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see more from Butler right there. He saw that Inoue was relaxing after his combination, and he finally came in behind with his own combination to land on the champion Inoue.
Inoue just waiting on him, putting his head right out there. Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment. Got to do something. Combination from Butler. It's just a touch more aggressive here in round 8. When are you going to throw?
That's a fighter. What you're seeing is a fighter that's not being challenged, so he's being creative in there just to keep himself alive inside that ring.
I like it, though. Why not? Inoue leads to the body, then comes with the left hook upstairs. Hear the encouragement from the corner of Paul Butler. As he's sent back with another right hand that hits that high.
Nice inside right there. Nice slip inside and getting around to the body of Butler. Butler still maintaining his form and still content with just blocking. But when he does decide to punch, he's pretty accurate with his shots. He catches Inoue when Inoue is at a low point. When he stops in front of him, you know, get defensively careless. And
I mean, if Butler's not going to throw, then
not allow himself to be hit. That's a fighter. What you're seeing is a fighter that's not being challenged, so he's being creative in there just to keep himself alive inside that ring.
I like it, though. Why not? Paul Butler being completely outclassed here.
Tess, he's content.
Arena.
He's content, Tess. Butler is content with just going the distance. He can say, hey, I went the distance with Inoue.
And debate.
That's it. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Nice inside right there. Nice slip inside and getting around to the body of Butler. Butler still maintaining his form and still content with just blocking. But when he does decide to punch, he's pretty accurate with his shots. He catches Inoue when Inoue is at a low point. When he stops and in front of him, you know, get defensively careless. Now Inoue is looking to match the rhythm of Butler. Not allow see him on the bounce, bouncing just like Butler.
Nobody's going to know he was
trying to match his rhythm.
His face tomorrow.
Trying a different way to open up Butler.
Paul Butler being completely outclassed here.
Tess, he's content.
Arena.
He's content, Tess. Butler is content with just going the distance. He can say, hey, I went the distance with Inoue. That's it. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Tess, I'll let you know right now, I'll be happy if I don't ever see Butler ever again. He's not even contending in this fight. I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Just being extremely defensive, really not throwing any punches. Not competing, just surviving.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of Butler, you get the sense that to him the victory was getting the contract signed.
That's it. That's it. You got to understand that Inoue is looking to match the rhythm of Butler. You see him on the bouncing just like his Butler. First title defense. Trying to match his rhythm. Most of the time, guys, they want to get a different way and try to open up, make a little bit money and have a a voluntary defense or but not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg.
you hear the constant encouragement. And really,
Just I'll let you know right now, I'll be happy if I don't ever see Butler ever again. He's not even contending in this fight. I'm just
Gallagher himself has to understand.
Flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say, honestly.
No matter.
Just being extremely defensive,
so
really not
there to
throwing any punches, not competing, just survive. Well, he's following the game plan. The game plan is to be to don't take risks.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of
and
Butler,
you can tell the game plan from the opening bell.
Was getting the contract signed.
That's it. That's it. You got to understand that over anxious. First time fighting, make him pay for his mistakes.
You're not making him pay at all, even if he was
his first title defense.
There's no willingness to do that.
You know, most of the time, guys, they want to get a title defense and try to, make a little bit, make a little bit money and have a, a voluntary defense or, but not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg. More of the same. 1-2 combination right there lands from Inoue. No response from Butler. Pretty much target practice. That land directly on the chin. I got to tell you, Butler
and you hear the
does have a beard on him.
And really more
that shot was
from
deadly. Came right down the middle, right directly on the chin.
Nice, good ball. But Gallagher himself has to understand you're headed to a shutout loss no matter.
Yes.
So if a trainer's there to train you to victory, these are not the right instructions.
Well, he's following the game plan. The game plan is to be to don't take risks. And you can tell the game plan from the opening bell. And get Inoue over anxious and make him pay for his mistakes.
Round number 10,
that's the game
from
Tokyo.
Even if he was over anxious, there's no willingness to do that.
Well,
Inoue
more
with a
of the
body
same.
shot as Butler was up against the ropes.
1-2 combination right there lands from Inoue. That's where it's at. No response from Butler. Inoue need to come up with a quick combination up top to get pretty much target practice. That land directly on the chin. I got to tell you, Butler does to be able to land that shot to deliver. Because that shot was deadly. Came right down the middle, right directly on the chin, and he took it well. Double left hook would be awesome too. Touch high, go low. On the same side.
Three-punch combination that finishes with the left to the body.
Good two-piece right there from Butler.
Round number 10, that time Tokyo to throw, and Inoue filled that gap with a right hand. Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes. Now Butler going to the body.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Inoue need to come
hand.
up with a quick combination up top to get those elbows inside
right,
and raised up to be able to land that shot to deliver. Double left hook would be awesome too. Touch high, go low. On the same side.
Three-punch combination that finishes with the left to the body.
Good two-piece right there from Butler.
That time willing to throw, and Inoue filled that gap with a right hand. Now Butler going to the body and then wide swinging up top with a right hand. Inoue fires back with this straight right, looking to split the guard.